Hi. So it is 29th, I think. Anyways, I wanted to just show you guys something. This video is going to be about my planner, I think, my journal. But you can see some things are still kind of like, obviously, that was a carrot and there's some eggs. But as the last month, about now, it's been about a month since we started this, things are pretty much kind of starting to break down a lot more. We did have that issue when we came back the week after to show you because it had been frozen, so nothing can really break down in compost in the freezing. So, but this is going to turn more and more like soil. You can see over there that it's been leaking goodness. I'm sure these plants around it are going to be very happy soon. But I just want to show you that this is what it is, and we are still doing it weekly. Hey guys, so I know earlier I was like recording about the composting, got that all done. Anyways, so what I really wanted to record for you guys to show you is this. I really wanted to do is more of like a, I don't know, goals for 2023 type thing, but I'm just gonna talk about it in here. I was gonna make like a mood board is not the word, vision board, because last year I made a vision board with my friends and I ended up actually weirdly accomplishing everything on there in like not the way I was expecting things to happen, but maybe I'll put one in here if in January just as like a project. But for right now, I just want to kind of show you what the flip through of my 2023 bullet journal is going to look like. This is also going to be my planner. I plan to just use this alone for the year. So 2023, my word of the year is going to be explore for obvious reasons. And then I have each month like a year in like you can look flip through the year and just kind of see anything that's coming up specifically. Right now I just have birthdays in here, and then anything that we plan, which we literally have no plans for the year except for that one trip to Edelweiss that we're going to do this upcoming month. Got all the month here laid out. Then this is my book tracker. I did this and then I counted it, so I haven't outlined the books. I'm going to outline them as I go and like color them as I fill them in, and realize this is like 100 books. There's no chance, because we're going to be busy going on adventures, to be able to do that. But I thought this quote up here was really cute. Reading is the passport to countless adventures. And I put the year, and then it's just kind of a cute little design I came up with for tracking my books. Here are my goals, so I'll just kind of go over them. They're pretty simple. Trying to keep it easy because, again, I want more time, less things to do. So for health, my goal is to go to the gym 100 times. We do have access to the on-base gyms, so we should have the ability to do that. So we're, basic people gonna start in January. Actually, probably won't start until February because I plan to do yoga for all of January. So, and then 6,000 steps a day seems super reasonable. Dustin got me a super new watch to track that a little bit more accurately, so that is cool. Business, the only thing I really have is the podcast and potentially YouTube for you guys, and maybe like making some TikToks, but they're not really business. I'm not making any money off of any of this, so, but I just wanted it up there. So really it's just a consistent schedule, which I've already got a whole bunch of stuff scheduled. Knowing me, I've been procrastinating putting off and doing emails because I hate it. So emails will have to go out tomorrow to get those first ones scheduled, but fully scheduled. But no burnout this year, and learning to say no. I will be not doing extra things. No, thank you. Finances, we are working on reducing our debt by 50% and building up our savings. So we did go into a little bit of extra debt because of the move. We've been back paid most of that, but we're slowly just trying to paying off that loan that we had to take to move here. As well as the credit card that we've been working on paying off. So hopefully we will get at least half of that paid off. I honestly think if we can get those two loans, the loan and the credit card, paid off, and we will just have the car loan, we'll be doing really well. And then build up on our savings. I've already added $2,000 to savings from what they back paid us. It should have technically go to the loan, but I would rather have it sitting in savings in case we need it. And then for family, I still have a bullet down here. I'm not really sure, but we need to come up with chores because it's not fair for me to do all of it, and the kids need to learn some responsibility as well. So we're going to work on that in the new year. And then less yelling. We all do it. It's a life thing. We yell at the kids yell at each other. Just in general, I want our house to yell a lot less. And then want to go on a trip. It doesn't need to be massive. It doesn't need to be very far, but once a month I want to go on a trip. And if you guys have another good idea for that last dot, send it my way. And then reading 52 books. Obviously, I have like 90 in my stack. If I get that far, I will be shook. But 52 books is a book a week. Pretty reasonable. I don't have like, it has to have 1,000 pages. You know, some of the books I do read are that long. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I want to be able to speak German very well by the end of the year. I already feel like I'm being able to speak German quite well for where we are. And having been to Germany only for a month so far this trip, I feel like I'm doing quite well in that situation already. And then creating something every day, whether that's a bullet journal page like this where I was able to be creative, or drawing, or painting, or even just coloring is fine. So here's how I'm tracking paying down our debt. I just kind of right now have like what our payments are. I didn't know for sure if our loan and our credit card payments will remain the same when we're paying extra on them, because obviously we're working on paying, you can see from the payments, the credit card first until it's gone. And then we'll pay extra, you know, as we go. Okay. So this is my 52-week project. It's basically creativity brings joy. I didn't fill that in for some reason, but a theme for each week. Whether I decide to paint, whether I decide to draw, whether I decide to go take pictures, whatever that looks like for the week for creativity, but that whole week. So the whole first week of January is going to be reflection. Maybe that's a reflection on a lake, maybe it's reflecting on my life, maybe that's whatever it ends up looking like, but I'm going to try to do that. So if you enjoy that type of things, creativity stuff, I can link my art page on Facebook and Instagram on the description here. Anyway, so here we go into January. This is going to be my general setup for all months going forward. However, you know, it may change. We will see. But I wanted to have this. I used to just do like a page just that literally says something about January and some sort of quote. But I like this, what's happening now. So I can kind of like track where I was at the beginning of each of these months, or as the month was going, and look back and be like, oh yeah, like that's a small thing, or that maybe have a little idea that I put in here and I just didn't really go with right away. I can look back and be like, oh, that was actually a really good idea. And then I added a quote here. Take a leap of faith, and in the new year, choose to dream. So, and also here's my habit tracker. So January is going to be kind of black and purple. These are just the habits that I want to continue to do daily. And then down here, this is a mood tracker. I had this on a separate piece of paper all year, but I decided to start putting it in here. Clearly when I was doing this, I was thinking about December because it's still December. But I'm going to track my sleep again and my steps. Again, awesome things I can do with my watch. And then I have a 30-day yoga challenge. So I am trying to do it. I posted on my Instagram what it is. It's with Yoga with Adriene. So I'm going to try to do all 30 days of that because I've done it last year and I really loved it. And then each month is going to have a full page layout of the month so that I can kind of just, see what's coming up, as well as like rent and bills and birthdays and anything else will get tracked in here that comes up. I'll still be tracking laundry for at least a few more weeks, as well as trash, anything like that will come in here. So this is what it looks like. I said I was doing like purple and black. This all came from Court of Thorn and Roses. If you know, you know, but I had it left over from a kit that I used in the planner last year or the year before. I don't remember when. I just thought that it looked perfect with the colors I was using. I don't really know how I'm going to do the weeklies. I do need to figure that out because today is the 29th. So I have a couple days to kind of figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know. It may just be like a trial and error for the first 7 days and see what I like. In the past, you can see that I was doing like this, but I feel like this is kind of frigid and like not very fun to track. So we will see how that changes in the new year, and I will show you guys in February, I guess, where we are. But I kind of love this. I hope you guys like it and follow the page so you guys can see more. See you guys later.